So I just wanted to ask, since we're pretty much done, I don't know if you guys are going to be doing any reshoots or post-production shoots, but what was your most awkward moment on the set? I'm very curious to hear. I wanna do something light. So who wants to start? Does anybody?
Me.
Okay,
I have a good answer for that.
yeah, what's yours?
Well, it's I don't want. I'm not really sure if I should say who the other actor was. Can
Don't,
I say it? Can I say it?
don't.
No. Okay.
Make it.
No,
Well,
no.
the first day that we had to shoot uh, a romantic scene with
Okay.
this actor, I was very very nervous. It's my first time um, doing it in front of the camera, and at the same time, it's my first time kissing a man. So like, what to do? So I close my eyes for minutes. Like his face is right in front of me, but I just close my eyes for minutes, and I wait for for a director to say action. To say action before just do it, and then the awkward part. The awkward part is that night. So we went back to our room. Now that actor is my roommate. So we have a double deck, and we decided to just put all of the belongings on the upper deck so that we have more space, so that we can work out and to conserve space. We put all the belongings on the upper deck, and we decided to just sleep together on the lower deck. That night, I was the first one to enter the room. It was very very awkward. I decided to just scroll through on my phone. I was staring at my phone. I'm trying to avoid to start a conversation, and then this guy came in and said a word, and I didn't hear it clearly, so I can't answer. So I have to ask him what. And the moment I asked him what, our eyes met each other, and I was like, "Oh my god, what to do?" What to do?
Oh
That's
my
very very
god.
awkward. I have to share that one.
This is veering very close to fan service, and you guys are doing excellently at that. Okay, what about Daryl? What was your most awkward moment?
I don't want to spoil, but this includes.
This is really
Just
funny. We didn't have
don't.
a
I
chance
have an
to
idea
talk
about
about
it.
about our awkward moments during the shoot.
You know what? Wait. You know what? Before we get to Daryl, I'm gonna ask. I don't know if you guys would still be up for it, but after the series or mid series and after the series airs, if you guys are still up for it, why don't we might we could do another interview that's a little more about the series,
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely.
right? Because right now you can't say anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like maybe post series we can start revealing those things that VR mentioned and Daryl about to talk about. But for
I
now,
have a lot of things to say though.
let's leave it a mystery and let's keep people guessing. But I like where this is going. So
Yeah.
All my scenes here are awkward. All of them. Really. Every single scene though.
okay, what about you, Daryl? Like what were you saying earlier?
Yeah, I don't want to spoil, but this scene happened like on our last week of shoot. It's totally not really awkward at all, but somehow kind of bothers me. Yeah, it's normal, but I've been close with these people, so we take it lightly, and the bond that we have is something that wouldn't make you feel that awkward.
You haven't told us what happened.
I can't. I really can't. I really can't.
It's something we'll if we get to do another interview, let's do that. Let's reserve it for then, okay?
Yes, I can totally tell, but for now, let's keep it a mystery.
What about EO?
For me, I guess I had a scene where I had to drink alcohol. So yeah, I was
Okay.
basically drinking real alcohol. We had a lot of takes
Thanks.
basically.
Oh no.
I was I was worried because I get really red when I drink. And for continuity purposes, I was afraid that like at the start of the take I might be, really, really red already. yeah, I had to drink basically a lot, and by the end of the scene, I was tipsy. I was becoming a bit noisy as well, and then people were asking me if I was already drunk, and I guess I was a bit drunk. I had to drink like a huge bottle of wine. I had to drink it alone,
Oh,
and yeah, but then I guess it also helped with my scene, because my character here is someone you should really watch out for. My energy here is something else. It's very far from how I am in real life.
Um, I think the most awkward moment might be the very first scene I shot for the series, because it was a scene with Clyde. She's a nun in the story, and I had to say something and do something to her as a nun, which I would never do in real life. So it was kind of awkward for me, but it's a good thing that Clyde and I are good friends. So we got through that scene.
okay, so I think everyone at this point in the video, everybody's now looking forward to what Alora will be doing, or Jennifer
But
rather, will be doing.
it's not going to be on the first episode, but it's the very first scene that we
Okay,
shot, you see? Because we didn't shoot it in a chronological.
order,
Yeah.
right? Which is good because now we get, that means we have to watch past the first episode to find
Exactly.
out what happened.
But
Okay, what about me?
we're getting all out on the first episode. We're
Really?
giving everything
Okay,
already on the first episode.
Well,
So
not
you better
everything,
watch
nice.
that.
but it's
Not
definitely
everything.
up there, you know?
Yeah, it's a good start.
Well, I can't really say much because I might spoil. But yeah, there are scenes that I had that involves physical activities. I don't want to say if it's an action scene or action on bed scene or
Oh, so,
something, but yeah.
so not basketball or hiking.
No, I can do physical activities like those, but there's some scenes that beyond my comfort zone that I don't really do in real life. So it really feels awkward. Really feels awkward. Like, am I doing it right? Like, is this it? Is this how the real thing is? Yeah.
How long did you
Well, the
practice
other
that?
cast, the other actors are getting what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Yeah.
we'll mention it in
I'm
our next future interview. Yeah.
I'm just pretending I'm just pretending I don't understand what you're saying to try to put you in the spot. But yeah, I think we got it.
You're on the
Basketball.
same page. Okay, great.
All right. So okay, so that was awkward, right? But let's go a little soft for this one. What would you think would be the most memorable time on the set that you would carry with you like forever? Alora.
I think the most memorable moments for me were the ones in between takes. You know, the moments where I would joke with my co-actors or the production team, because we were locked in the entire duration of the shoot, and we all created this bond that I would forever hold in my heart. We became a family for real, and that's something I definitely hold dear.
EO.
For me, most memorable would be, yeah, like Alora, it wasn't something that was in front of the camera, but rather when it was our last night, I think, all together, because me and Migo, our birthdays are very, very close to each other, just 2 days apart. And coincidentally, our last day was also the birthday of Migo. So we had like a mini celebration that night, the previous night, when we were approaching his birthday. And it was just, yeah, it was a mess basically. And I just had so much fun. Like, that was like one of the moments that made me really say that, I'm gonna miss this team, this production, this project. Because, with me, when it comes to, for example, commercials, we don't really form a bond with the production and the team, because everyone just comes and goes. And with a series like this, it was, I guess, one of my first times that I really got to form relationships with the people that were on set, and it was something really, really special for me.
Yeah, same thing that EU said. That was the last night because that was my birthday. Yeah. So we were celebrating, like we formed the first floor of the house where we're staying turned into a mini club. Yeah. And
Did.
when you have to take a break
when you have to take a little air, you just go outside and chit chat with everyone in front of the house. Then you go back to the party again. And yeah, I realized that was the night that I realized how much I love these people around me. Like, yeah, I really saw how they value me, how we value each other, the co-casts, the production people, the makeup artists, the hairstylists, even the directors, everyone. I just felt loved that night. Yeah.
Just to
Nice,
add to
fantastic.
the things that they said, just in case anyone's wondering, we all had our swab tests before the shoot to make sure that no one had COVID or
Mhm.
anything. So we were all
Yes.
Right, because a lot of BL productions now involve physical contact, right? The first few ones they went for the contact free type shoots and everything, but that got old because you can only do it so many times. So the rest of the productions they've had to really defend their um, COVID protocols and everything. So I'm glad you mentioned that because I'm sure somebody will somebody
yeah.
will that. Okay. So VR, what about you?
Well, for me, every single day of those 40 days staying in the house was memorable for me because I live alone. So it's very rare for me to wake up and and see other people's faces. And also, it's very every morning is memorable for me, and the breakfast is already served, and I get to eat with other people. That's something very new for me.
Okay, awesome. What about Daryl?
As for Alara, Io, and Migo, the things that are off cam is the most memorable for me, especially the last night where we get drunk and we get to be ourselves like for one last time. And you know, um, it's sad though. That day was just sad because we're counting hours before we separate ways like that. But it doesn't mean it stops there, because we already form a family that is indestructible.
One other thing. Okay, so you guys already mentioned that Cheap is very, very much a different BL from all other BL so far. But let's just do a little fun game, okay? So let's say that you were to do a BL that was a little more mainstream. Well, this is also mainstream, but in the sense that you're paired up with another actor as the lead actor. Like, who would you want to be paired up with, and what kind of role do you see yourself having? Let's ask Daryl.
I'll be the first one. If given a chance to be paired with another actor, the lead actor in Gaya sa Pelikula,
Mm.
Fun.
Ian or
Ian, I think so. Hmm.
oh, I can see that happening.
I'll be the innocent
Off the
one
top of your
since I look innocent all times.
all right, cool, cool. What about you, Io?
With the actor, I'm not really sure like who to say, but with the role, I guess I don't want to limit myself to a specific role. I like, for example, here in Cheat, the role that I got was very different from the usual roles that I would get. So it was a challenge, but it was really something that wherein I learned a lot, especially in the craft of acting. And I guess with the what what is the question? Like, sorry,
Hey, what
what kind
kind of
of
role?
role? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I said like I'm not limiting myself to any kind of role, but siguro I guess what I would say is in terms of the plot, I guess I want to be part of a BL series that has already normalized like being part of the LGBTQ community. I guess when the plot of the film or the series is not about him being gay anymore, but rather just being him as a regular individual, then I guess that's when I could say that there's already progress when it comes to coming towards the LGBTQ community. Because, based on what I've been seeing here in the Philippines, a lot of the stories that are being presented are like coming of age, coming out. And I guess that's okay. I mean, that's very much okay because I feel like the Philippines is at that stage right now. And but
Right,
sooner or
right.
later, I really do hope that when the time comes, we can, have other varieties when it comes to the plot, and when the plot is not about, being a guy being gay anymore, but rather when he is seen as someone that is normal. That's what I want to be part of.
What about you, VR?
I would love to take any role that is heavy or that cannot be easily portrayed. Something that is
Mhm.
very challenging. I would love to get any character like
Okay.
that. As
What
for
about who would
the
you want to?
paired up with, I think it's Kokoy.
The
Am I right?
Santos. Okay,
Kokoy. I just find him very talented.
I do
Okay,
want to point
so
out that,
yeah.
I remember I said I was gonna mention this several times during the video, but Migo actually made my list of the hottest BL guys in the Philippines. So I just
Thank you.
throwing.
Yeah, I'm flattered. So the first person that came to my mind would be Tony Labrusca. Yeah, because yeah, everyone's drooling over him, and if you get partnered with this big celebrity and you're doing intimate scenes together, love scenes, not just intimate scenes, just the sweet stuff, right? You're gonna be. I guess I'm gonna be good on it, and yeah, I'll just let the people be jealous. Yeah,
But I'm pretty
and
sure that a lot of fans out there right now watching are already kind of picturing it in their heads, Migo and Tony Lagusta together. So there's that. But Alora, you are not safe from this question. So if you were to be in a GL series, and we know you're very progressive and you're very forward thinking. So I'm sure this is peanuts for you. But what kind of a role in a GL series would you want to have? And do you have an actress in mind that you'd want to be paired with?
I honestly love my character Jennifer. That if I were to choose, I would want to portray the role of someone as strong and determined as she is. And yeah, so yeah, someone with a strong character never backs down. As for who I want to be paired up with, I don't really have anyone specific in mind, but I guess I would want someone who isn't only a good actress, but is also a great team player.
Before we actually end this interview with my very last question, there's a couple of questions that went on the Cheat the Series hashtag on social media. So a couple of guys post some very interesting questions. So I'm going to throw those questions up on the screen right now. The first question would be from @Lens Lucas. What types of situations will make you want to cheat even if it goes against your moral? So that's an interesting question because remember, Daryl said earlier during the interview that sometimes love will make you do things that you don't ever 100% think that you would do, right? So, do you guys have an answer for that? So let's get everyone in on this. So, Migo, what would make
oh
you
my god,
even if even if you're more, because we're gonna assume that none of you want to cheat. I mean, nobody does, but
right?
let's just play this game.
So, for example, I'm in the middle of a relationship, right? And
Right.
maybe I fell out of love with this person, and I still want to save the relationship because we've lasted for like 5 years. Yeah, but sometimes there are things that my partner won't be able to satisfy me with. There are times that there could be a time that I might be longing for something different, something,
Mhm,
curious for something. So
mhm.
that's the time. But yeah, of course, I still want to save our relationship. Relationship. That's why I still go back to my partner.
All right, I'm just gonna insert this. Okay, so please nobody take what they say in this question as gospel. Remember, this is just a fun question. I don't want you
Yeah.
guys throwing this back at them. You said in this one interview that you would do this. No. Okay, so this is just remember, we're playing a game for the Twitter user Lens Lucas right now. Okay, so what about you, Daryl? It's a
Can you
tough
reserve me for the last?
question. Okay, no problem. What about
Thank you.
so yeah, what would make you cheat even if it goes against your morals or every fiber of your being, so to speak? This is a hard question, yeah?
The only situation where I would cheat is when I was forced into a relationship. or forced to stay in a relationship.
Ah, that's actually a good answer. We are in a very conservative country in the Philippines where forced relationships still happen. So that's a very good answer, actually. Okay, Iyo. Okay, I just wanna clarify for everybody in the audience that Iyo already tried to say pass. So do you really want to pass, or do you want to play the game?
Um. Oh my god, I really don't
Play
know
the
what
game.
to answer, but I guess it's okay to cheat when your partner. I mean, your relationship with your partner is already like it's not healthy anymore. You're bound to end basically, and maybe that would be, I guess, more acceptable, but not really. Cheating is never okay. But like, I guess when the relationship isn't healthy anymore, and maybe it could be a spark, I guess. Oh my god, I don't know. I don't I don't know what to say, what to answer.
All right, so let's save Iyo here for a bit, okay? Guys, cheating is
Yes,
never
never,
okay. He said
never.
that, and he also, I don't think he'd ever do it from the looks of it. But that's the question, so it has to be answered. But okay, sure. What about Alora?
I can't think of anything, but I guess I would only cheat if I was really forced to. For example, it's a good thing we don't live in a country where fixed marriages are a thing, because I think if I would be in an arranged marriage, and if I didn't really love the person who I'm gonna marry, I guess I would cheat with the person I really love.
Oh.
Um,
Mhm.
that's the only thing I could think of right now, because otherwise I wouldn't cheat really. I'm sorry.
Nice,
Yeah.
good answer, good answer. And a lot of great love stories are like that, right? A lot of the
Yeah.
great movie, cinematic
Forbidden love.
involve
Princess Jasmine.
forbidden love. Now, Daryl, there's no one else left.
Oh. So yeah, I think the situation that will make me want to cheat. It's hard to think, but um, in the situations wherein you get to be cheated on, like for how many times, then I think although cheating is really not good and we should not be doing it, but just in case like situation like that happens, like you've been cheated on so many times, like several times, um, I think it feels good to cheat on a partner that does that, so that um, he or she will feel the pain that she or he caused you, like that. But I know cheating is never okay. And you know, like this is just my opinion. I'm not onto pushing people to cheat. And I don't want to cheat either. I don't want to cheat. I don't want to be cheated on. Like who wants that, right? Like everybody deserves to be
Yeah.
loved and to be loved back.
The only reason you guys even question because of the title of the series.
Cheat, yeah,
If the title wasn't
indeed.
cheat, nobody would
But
have asked you this question.
we are not a cheater in real life, guys.
Yeah.
Not
We're
really.
faithful as
Yeah.
really faithful.
Why?
There. So again, we're clarifying that we were only playing that game essentially because
Yeah,
you guys asked,
you guys ask,
answering
you
it.
just you want to hear our opinions and all, so that's it. But cheating is never okay.
Totally. Okay, I agree with that. Okay, so one other question from the Twitterverse. This one's easier, don't worry. This one is from at OMG underscore it's underscore Mikey. What is one thing people don't know about each of you? Can be a little awkward thing that is about you, or what is one thing only that people don't know about you? Daryl.
um, I'm lazy, yes. I'm totally lazy. Like here in our house, like I just wake up, eat, sleep, watch Netflix. Even though I have online classes, sometimes I sleep in between those classes. but since it's recorded, so I'm really nocturnal. So I'm awake like around uh 12 a.m. onwards up to, let's say, maximum of 8 a.m. So in between those times, that's the time I'll watch those recorded classes. That's a time where I take it seriously.
One thing other people doesn't know about me, I think the other cast know this already. I love spicy food with S. I can't imagine eating any food except for desserts when it's not spicy. I always have
Ah.
a bottle of cayenne in my bag, or sriracha, or any kind of uh, spicy dip.
For me, I guess the cast knows this as well, but I'm ambidextrous. Like I'm both dominant in my left and right hands. So yeah, I'm very good with my hands.
Since being in the BL world, there's a lot of objectifying. We're gonna be saving a snippet of that videos you with you saying you're very good with your hands. All right, Migo. What,
Okay, like what they said, maybe the other casts already know about this. I'm a messy person. Yeah, I can't really organize my stuff well in a room. Yeah, so I'm really sorry, Io, for being my roommate.
It's okay. I accept you.
I'm really sorry when you visit my room, guys.
oh my
My
god.
stuff were like everywhere, scattered on the floor, hanging on the bed. But yeah, it doesn't define me as a person.
Indeed.
I love how Alora's laughing so hard in the background. The moment you said you're a messy person, you
Because he
agree?
is, but we accept him. We still love him.
Yeah, still love him for
All right.
that.
So what's one thing nobody knows about you?
I think the thing about me is I don't drink soft drinks. Like I just drink water all the time. Just water, water all the time. I'm not a fan of any kind of soft drinks. Yeah.
What do you do when you go to McDonald's though?
I order service water.
Backwater.
Oh,
Water.
Mock water.
Muck water, yeah.
Yeah.
one of my best friends is like that. Like whenever we go to McDonald's, I feel lucky because I am such a soft drinks guy. So what she does is when she orders a value meal, I end up with two drinks. So it's a
Oh,
happy moment.
that's what I do with my family too. Like I give them, for example, when I go out with my boyfriend, I always give him the soft drinks that is supposedly for me. Yeah.
Nice. So big shout out to Tish Larta. Follow her on Kumu, by the way.
Hello, Tim.
So yeah, by the way, I'm having so much fun talking to you all. I feel like you guys are gonna
We
be
are too.
fan favorites. I honestly just I feel like you guys are so open with everything, and fans are gonna enjoy getting to know you. But I guess the last question I have for you guys is this one's a little bit of a Miss Universe question. I'm sorry, but what kind of lasting impression do you see Chief making in the world of BLs and drama in general, particularly to the audiences or to upcoming productions?
I think Cheat being the supernatural series that it is aims for us to take a step out of our comfort zones, story and production wise. This BL drama series will surely make the audience think about life's complexity and make them look into their own actions and motivations in life. That impact on the viewers, along with the out of the box approach, I believe, is the kind of lasting impression that Cheat the series aspires to make.
First of all, thank you for that wonderful question. No, I guess what lasting impression would I want like cheat series to have in the world of BL is that BL stories can be told in numerous, different ways. Basically, they're soft boys, they're those fuckboy type of BLs, but we can also have BLs with witches, with different types of characters. And I guess that's something that I really liked about Cheat is that you know there are lots of stories now that are, yeah, the BLs now are, some are quite similar, the very light and very easy to take on, and that's very good as well. But there are also other avenues that we could explore on, and that is one thing that Cheat hopes to bring.
Every scene and every episode would be very unexpected. Like, we're away from the stereotypes. Yeah, we're totally different on what they've seen. Every scene was written differently. Everything is unexpected. That's it. Beyond whatever you're imagining would happen.
It's that BL, like any other love, is not all about unicorns and rainbows. It's not all about romance. And the problem will not always be a third party. There can be spells. There can be other people just trying to ruin your life. And I just want to say what I really love about Cheat the series is the supernatural part here is it will play with your mind because you will end up thinking if we can really use magic or we're just bunch of crazy people because all the spells used in this series or the one that you will see here in this series have a corresponding real life event, so it's up for you to think about it.
The lasting impression that Sheep will be making the world of PL is that I'm proud to say that this is the first supernatural suspense and thrill drama BL series, and that it's different from the others. And production wise, like this is shot like in cinematography wise, this shot by direct Larry, and um this is directed by an international director. So this series has a Western approach in it. That's can I say? That's all I can say about this.
And I think that's also important to. I think that's an important distinction to make for this particular BL to have a Western tinge to it, right? Because a lot of the BLs that we've been seeing nowadays are very Asian, and that's great. But it's also nice to have a different flavor here and there, right?
Yes.
Okay, so before we started doing the actual interview, you also mentioned that you guys shot in Cavite. So
Yes.
do you guys are we allowed to say where?
Sure.
Not
I'm
sure.
not really
I'm
sure.
not sure.
Just
So we're not
somewhere
gonna
in
say.
Cavite.
Cavite is a big place. So what I want to do is I want you guys to watch Cheat the series and try to identify the spots in Cavite where they shot. Because I'm from Cavite, so that's a big deal for me. I'm having so much fun with this. Anyway, so yeah, parting words from all of you guys.
Hi everyone. Please make sure to watch out for Cheat the series coming this November, and tell us your thoughts if it is what you expect or not.
Again, thank you guys for having us over here. Thank you, X, and I just want to say to all the viewers out there to support Cheat the series coming this November, and watch out for my character. My character is someone who's very interesting and also very quirky at the same time.
We've all prepared very hard for our characters. I can think of any a better cast of a better crew, better production, better director who can do this series. So quality is guaranteed. And yeah, thank you for having us here, X, and thank you to our viewers. Watch out.
Thank you, Max, for having us.
Yeah, it's an honor for to have us here. Thank you so much for inviting us. Yes. And yeah, for the audience, thank you so much for watching, for listening to our Chica time. And yeah, I hope you can support us in our upcoming series, Cheat the Series. Please check it out on Facebook, on YouTube, and yeah, please tell us your thoughts.
Hi everyone. I'm inviting you all to watch Cheat the series this coming November. This will bring a new taste to the BL world, to the BL genre. So watch out for it. So I'll do a Tagalese version for yeah. So guys, abangan nyo po yung upcoming series namin na Cheat. Dadating na siya this November and sana supportahan nyo. Sobrang kakaiba nito and expect the unexpected. So yeah, thank you so much X for having us, and guys, thank you sa panonood, and stay tuned for the upcoming trailer of our series.
Honestly, very excited for that trailer that's coming up. So I'm gonna throw all the socials of these guys on the screen as well. So I'd like you to follow them on Twitter. Go follow them on Twitter and Instagram if they have those as well. And of course, for myself, follow me at x_Paco. And also visit boyslove.fandom.com. Cheat the series is gonna have its own section up there very, very soon. So that's gonna have character pages, actor pages, episode pages, etc., etc., etc. It keeps growing, and for you viewers out there who like to edit wikis, you are welcome to help us edit those pages as well. So if you guys notice any Easter eggs or any bits in these interviews, even not just from myself but from other interviews as well, you can include those bits of trivia in their character and actor pages too. Anyway, this has been X Paco for IMXUR and the BL Wiki. Till next time, peace out.
Bye.
Okay.
Best friend can be so bad.